This is Mrs. Arbor's 7th grade language arts classroom with a book talk podcast. Each of the students in our class will read to you a brief overview of the book, The True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. This podcast is designed to raise your interest of potentially reading the book. So let me start out our podcast with my own overview of The True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Alexie Sherman. You can credit Junior with this much. He's not a complainer. Not really. I mean, sure, he was born with an enormous head, gigantic feet, crazy eyes, 10 more teeth than normal, a stutter, and a lisp. But hey, have you ever seen the guy's cartoons? They're great. Now, Junior isn't the most popular kid on his reservation, and he does all right. But somehow, some way, he has to get off and make something of himself. Junior's no fool. He's perfectly aware that leaving the res will be some kind of betrayal to his friends and neighbors. But the next thing you know, he's applied to Riordan. Riordan is a rich white school where the only Indian is the school mascot. Joining Riordan means that Junior has to figure out what he wants from the world, what he needs from his family, and what he should do with his life.
I'm Maggie Jackson from Mrs. Arbor's 7th grade language arts class, and I'm here to tell you about the book, The Absolute True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. This is the story of Junior's freshman year. As the only Indian at Riordan High School, well, besides the mascot, he's picked on, ignored, beat up, and then miracle of all miracles, accepted. Not only by fellow nerd Gordy, but by the beautiful blonde Penelope, and even by the jocks. Amid this adjustment, though, Junior has to deal with the fact that his best friend on the res, Rowdy, is furious and heartbroken at being deserted. The rest of the Indians aren't any more forgiving. They generally drink and fight and turn their backs on Junior, accusing him of forsaking his heritage. You must read this book. You'll alternate between tears and laughter, between asking, is that what it's really like? And have I ever acted like that?